let's just look at these very quickly. These are the things that if you don't have these keys, you cannot go forward. Speeches or stories. Put yourself in their place. And all of these go back to emotional intelligence again. Okay. What I have tried to do in the last, well, more than 20 minutes now, is to tell you a story. Trying to understand how you feel, what you think, and to know what I do well and what I don't do well. I've simplified my language to some degree. You won't have heard that because I'm doing it. I've learned how to do that. But for instance, I know people who speak, one of my best friends speaks terrible English. My dearest friend speaks absolutely awful English. I speak no Russian, so he's doing me a favor because he's a Russian speaker. But when I speak to him, I never use can't. I always say cannot. I never use slang. So what I'm doing is I'm putting myself in his place, and I'm using his prior information at all times. I'm lowering the threshold at all times. I'm very sorry to say that I didn't get to my favorite slide, but I've got way too much information. I said I had a 2-day presentation here. But this is so important. This is, my final message is to believe what you say and say what you believe. And this comes down to emotional intelligence and more important to feel the passion of the message. I am passionate about good communication. It's why I do what I do. I love telling people what I do, and I love telling them, helping them. It's a privilege to be able to have this skill that I have, which is to say, I think I see how you can optimize your information, your communication a little bit more, and I want to help you with that. That's not it, and that's it. It comes down to one thing really, and that is that there is no idea, there is no thought, there is no message, as far as I can tell. There is no emotion, as far as I can tell, that is really worth very much if you cannot communicate it well. Thank you very much. Okay. Who's next?